I still need to fix why that is scuffed. Anyways, whoa. No, that's probably just on my side, not on the other one. Whatever. Hello, hello. Hi. It has been a long time coming, huh? I've become a once a week kind of streamer, which is not who I wanted to be, but it is who I became. Um, I've done not a lot really, but that's about the average state of things. Turns out when you have a lot of time to waste, you waste a lot of it really quickly. But that is okay. Also, this stream is done with my 3D chibi model, which I haven't used in, I think, like 4 weeks worth of streams. It's been a while. Ugh. So everybody can quickly say hello to 3D Chibi 2 Jokes. Hi there. Hi. Little Squirrel Boy is back. Where'd you go? I have no clue. Quite honestly to you. He kind of like disappears and I have no idea where he goes or why. But he's here now, so enjoy him while you got him or something. You know, smoke him if you got him. Well, I forgot how involved like Warudo is compared to VTube Studio models. You can actually see the better like turning of my head and all like little twinges and nods that I do. But on the bright side, I can actually like gesture to things with my hands, which I guess matters. It's better for like posturing and posing and such, but if I'm gonna be playing like Mahjong Soul or dailies, do you really need to see what my hands are doing? Because I feel like I'm just gonna have them off the screen anyway. I guess you can see me like, whoa, but eh. I did say I was gonna update the model though, so there are 2 things that I added to this model since the last time I used it. And it's probably gonna be the last things that I add to it unless I get like given step-by-step instructions on how to fix it. The first thing, if you look up, I have new ahoge. Just like the pixel model, I have these 2 little sprouts on top of my head now. So that's pretty cool. I didn't figure out a way to make like the back of the head ribbon look good because the back of my head is very plain and circular, so sticking something back up there looks kind of weird, no? At least I think it would look kind of weird to stick something back there. So I'm probably just gonna not worry about that one too much. The other thing that I added, and this one you can't see, whoosh, I got my jacket now. Yay! So with a quick little click of a toggle, I can simply slap on my little hoodie. And all of a sudden I go from main color brown to main color orange. Orange? Brown. It's just overlaying the hoodie directly on top of the other shirt. So you might see some clipping. I'm not really sure if I did it properly. Like, I think under here you can see a little bit of it. Well, arms are funny. Down, whatever, you get the point. I'm gonna keep it on for this stream just because it's partially what I spent my time doing, but eh. I guess it could be more central on the screen, right? I don't know. It all depends on like where I'm looking, really, to change how Warudo faces. That being said, most of the time I'm looking here to play like Mahjong Soul, so I guess it's not too bad. Maybe like a little bit more of a... Bleh. You want me looking down at you? Looking up at you? I don't think I have like the authority to be standing above somebody. My design is like little Shota Squirrel Boy, so you know, take that of 2 jokes as you will. I definitely need to stop like slouching though. That's not doing me any favors. What am I doing today? It is the Mahjong Monday of Mahjong Mondays, so we are going to do two things. We're going to play Mahjong on the Monday, but first, I want to play dailies. Because dailies waste time, and then I could comfortably fit in 3 games of Mahjong Seoul South, and that'll hit 2 hours. And then I'll probably just talk about me no longer stalling, so I'm going to try streaming during the early morning time slots. Now, what defines early morning? Like, I want to creep closer to the mornings instead of late night. So, like, I was keeping 5 pretty consistently, and then I went off of schedule and started streaming at, like, 10. But 10 is very iffy for me. I'd rather stream at, like, the AM. But the issue is I don't have anything to, like, stand on my own feet to play at that time slot. What I can do, though, now, also hands, I can play Shadowverse, because the new set just rotated in, so it's probably not awful for me to play that a little bit. I might... If I'm doing it on Twitch, because these Monday streams are like my only YouTube streams. I feel like continuing to do YouTube streams is a routine, and I'm going to leave it as such for routine. Let me just throw this on the screen here, so that way I can actually have something for you guys to look at. While I block out my campsite with the site of Wordle. Crude. You all see I don't know how a keyboard works. I don't need to like zoom out. I have it like this so it doesn't show you the ads. Because I'm not a very like I don't do ads blocker. I don't know why I don't use like better ad blockers, but whatever. Let's see what the word is here. When you see these letters, what do you think of? Crust, but there's no ST. Not crust. Pretty good. Okay, Wordle done. Now we can do horse. I like horse. But holy advertisements on the horse game. I don't know when they put these on it, but Enclosed.horse added a lot of ads to their window, didn't they? Like, I understand money's gotta come from somewhere, but I was hoping they had enough to not have to do this. It seems kind of excessive from my point of view, however limited that may be. But maybe I just don't know any better. I don't work in like AdSense or whatever, so how would I know? Oh, you can get a lot more here. Okay. This seems incredibly wasteful, no? Interesting. That's all I can really say about it here. Where? $59. Oh. How can I save a wall? Ponder, ponder. How do I save one wall? I don't know. I don't know how to save one wall here to make this a little bit better. Yawn. I feel like sticking my hands up as I got them. I don't know. I probably like why would I need to have hand tracking turned on? I'm gonna play like pointing and stuff. Uh-huh. Let us quickly disable the hands. I don't think we're gonna need them that badly here. It gives my computer more processing power for the power of Mahjong. Also, I was looking over the level. It kind of cuts off here a little bit, but you can see. There you go. I recently really like this like heartbreak level they added though. Basically, they can't touch. There's probably like some multi-enclosure strat you have to do with them to keep them happy here. But I feel like dedicating this much space to this one horse is not good. This seems okay. I don't imagine it's that simple, but I can't really see. I guess you could try and height the horse downwards. Try and like multi-enclosure. So you can't remove this block or they're gonna be touching, and they hate that. They need some time apart, like every healthy couple does eventually. When they get sick of yelling at each other in drunken rage. Wow. I wonder what the bait 49 was, because I didn't see that one at all. Okay, next we have connections. These are troublemakers, right? I feel like these are all words for like troublemaker. Okay, okay, got it. If you're eating food, you can scarf it down, inhale it. I suppose guzzle is more for drink, but you know. Cone magnet. I feel like you magnets another one that can like relate. I feel like magnet's the only one that relates, right? For like, in terms of like eating food at a very fast pace. Oh, no, that's the bait. Wait, that's snarf. I'm stupid. What is snarf? There are like obvious misspellings here that are bothering me. Like, what this? Groot, Strunk, Snarf, and Nudie Branch are all like... Okay. They all seem like really off to me. I don't know why. I guess embark is like go. Okay, this is trunk. If I want to cut letters off, it's like trunk, or this is root. I don't know if These are words on their own, though. I guess like bark, woof, arf. What other sound does a dog make? But this is bark, woof, arf. So roof. Which one of these is the rough sound? Rough. R-U-F-F. Magnet, cone, rush, cabinet, drunk, UD branch, inhale, guzzle, Groot. Mag or net, cone, con, one. Is it the one sound? No. Rush. Wait, that's also not close, so that's not a hint either. Okay, I'm gonna fail. And failing's okay. Failing is completely fine. I don't normally get connections because I'm bad at these kinds of puzzles. Puzzles are not my forte, is what I will say. Not really good at them at this kind of like rate. Articulation. Anyways, I have no clue. Root, branch, trunk, tree. Oh, this is ale as well. Arf, net, cone. Bark. I don't know what snarf is. I don't see it. Subwoofer. Sub cabinet. Whatever. I'm gonna get it wrong. Oh well. I quit. Parts of a speaker. I never getting that in a million years. Ever. Sorry, but that ain't me. I don't know. I'm not getting that one in a long while. And consume with gusto. I thought it was scarf, not snarf. I've never heard of snarf before. Like inhale, guzzle. I've never heard of crush, and I've never heard of snarf before. I wonder if those are just like not American sayings. Now I can resize my window for Scrandle. So if I can just resize it like this, and then return to verticality. Oh lord. It's because Scrandle operates on a different tone, so I can't just have my same default. How do I do this? I clicked on Alt, and then I dragged in the sides. So forgive me for having to fix this a little bit. I still overlaid my acorn, so that's probably fine. The acorn's just there to accent me anyways. I guess the burger looks kind of bad, and it does say veggie on it. Maybe not fruit on pizza. Although I'm not opposed to pineapple on it. Pineapple on pizza is pretty good. At least I would think so. Then again, I like pineapple as a conceptual fruit. I feel like pineapple's pretty good, as most things considered. There are definitely better fruits. I for one am quite partial to grapes. I'm gonna replay the 26th of Friday because Fridays are always fun. What are these? Like, all of these are just old-timey candy. I'm not opposed to candy. I'm not opposed to candy, but like, you gotta get like the modern stuff, you know. I like the picture on this guy. Are those Oreos? I don't like Oreos that much. They like... Do I have like an opinion on them I want to share? I'm not sure I do. I feel like Oreos, wow, are... When? I don't know. I don't have like a concise opinion for such things. They're like a chocolate. And I have a pretty poor opinion of all chocolates. Yeah, sorry, my voice cut out a little bit there. I need better headset mic, honestly. I have a problem with the cable, but it's not as simple as just replacing the cable, because it's like a design issue. But that's neither here nor there. I am Dealer. If the game is too loud compared to my voice or the music, I cannot tell because I have the game volume super low on my end. But that's just because I'm playing, you know, real music. Not that Mahjong Soul doesn't have music, or even bad music. I think Mahjong Soul's music is pretty good, all things considered. I mean, like, how much are you really expecting out of a background, repeatable track? You can't all rip banger after banger like, Mr. Tobias Fox. I don't know if I'm supposed to call Ricci here. Like, on one hand, I'm Dealer, and it's before the first set of, like, discards, so it's pretty safe, all things considered, to just rip the Ricci. Because it's not like my weight's gonna improve anyway. Like, realistically, what do I draw that makes my hand better here? Because I know there are, like, a lot of things I can get. I'm just not sure there are a lot of things that would actually, like, use... I already dropped the 3, so I can't call it on this. Or I could keep it. I guess I'm kind of cherry-picking specifically for a 5 of the Mon tile. But that seems like such low odds that I should just take the Ricci. I'm gonna turn off my brain a little bit here and just take the Ricci. I'm pretty sure it's not good, and if I was gonna take it, I should have taken it earlier. But maybe because I waited a little bit, people built their hands up more, which makes them less likely to concede, which makes them more likely to drop the 7-man. I don't know. He got it on 2. Well, I didn't play Ipatsu tax, so that's good. I feel like if I'm gonna lose, and I'm pretty sure I do lose this contest, because my hand is only scary by virtue of being the dealer, and not because the hand itself has any value in it. If I could show the value of my hand to the other players without dealing in, like I would show them the rest of my hand without showing them my waiting Ron, just to like show the table, if you want to deal in, deal it to me, because I'm the lesser of 2 evil. Unless you are confident you don't have to deal in at all. You know, more power to you in that case. But that's dangerous. Safe. Nice. While we're waiting for this round to go to hopefully exhaustive draw, here's my points. I am down a 4th. My past couple games without streaming, there was a 1st, a 4th, a 1st, so it's pretty swingy. Ooh, we shared a weight. That's cool. Also, everybody was ready, and everybody had a hand more valuable than mine, so that's cool. Well, this hand's better now. It has 2 Dora in it. I don't have enough pairs to pawn and try for triplets, I think. I think I'm going to use the south as my terminal pair. If I can hopefully get my hand to that kind of state. That'd be pretty nice. We are also on track for 7 pairs, so it's possible to look out for that. And to play towards the 7 pairs out, I'm going to hold the west. Because I would rather wait on 2 remaining west than 3 remaining of a simple style. I'm dropping 7 because if I'm billing out to play sequences, I'm playing for the 1 for Mon sequence, then dropping the west afterwards. Unsorted tiles jump scare, but basically this is what my hand looks like if I'm playing for sequences. Which I guess means I'm single waiting for 5. Well, I mean, what it means now is I fold, because I'm too far away from finishing my hand to be worth pushing this into. I mean, it's technically not true. I still have, like, simples potential if I can pass the 1. Because the 3s are gone. 1 is safe. Sequence Geary is still alive. I don't think I'm allowed to take that because this 1 kind of makes me stuck. Even if I had kept double south, it wouldn't be safe right now, so that's fine. Ooh, he got caught. Ooh, caught by a shiny. Let's see what it is. Corridor Mangan! Unlucky. Sucks to suck, my friend. This hand needs a lot of power to get to be worth a half flush, is what I'm gonna say. But it is probably closest to a half flush if I was going to, like, aggressively force for one. And even if I don't, it's worth white dragon only. But it progresses the game out of the dealer's hand, and the dealer is currently the point leader, so it's not too bad. I'm gonna play into half flush for the greed. I think it's incorrect to break the cycle so early, so the post-game review is gonna yell at me for this one. That being said, if I don't place, like, if I place second or first, I'm probably not even gonna bother stopping to look at it. Is all I'm gonna say. Also, the dealer has baked in 2 Dora, so if their hand is Simple's 2 Dora, it's automatically worth 7,700 points, which is pretty not good. Because it looks like their hand is Simple's 2 Dora. So until they reveal what the rest of their hand can have, I'm probably not allowed to drop east or green. I think the number of visible threats here is high enough that I should not continue pushing. So I'm gonna give up here. All the dragons are safe. Oh, nice. Yeah, okay. So all the, not east, but all of the dragons and this extra 1 pin are all safe to discard, so I should never deal in here. There's not much to say now. It's simply coasting to the end of the exhaustive draw with my safe tiles. I've already accepted that I'm not gonna get points this hand, and that's fine by me. 6 can also be discarded, so that's cool. Let's get rid of 6 sooner rather than later. Issimos? Five. Wow. Well, I mean, good for him. If he's gonna single wait for something, let it be additional 2 Han worth of points. I don't think I'm in last because of seat order. I think I'm technically in 3rd, despite being the same amount of points as the person in 2nd. I drink water now. Muting. For people familiar with Project Moon, I'm currently listening to a Library of Runia. That was a butchered pronunciation. Let me try again. Library of Ruina Piano Cover Collection. Which I'm assuming is just all of the songs in the game, except played on a piano by mysterious third-party Doko. I'm not going to hold this extra 3, because I can use an extra 1 as 4 or 4 to make it a complete sequence. And I need to patch a hole in the mon sequences to get my last shape before I consider holding it. Uh, 1, 9, 8. 3 is Dora. I'm gonna drop 8. Because I have the 5 shapes of my hand already. This condenses into 1 shape. This is 2 shapes. 3 shapes. Like 1, 1 is my pair. 2, 3 is a shape. 7, 7, 6 is a shape. 4, 3, 2 is a shape. And then 6, 4, 2 has to finish into a shape. That's unfortunate. Because my only safe tile into that is the 6. I mean, I guess my hand is not completely dead dropping this, but the chance of me getting to like ready is so low now. And the 1 just finished my shape. What are the odds he's waiting for 7? It should be low, right? He's dropped 9, 9, 6, 8. All the 9s are gone. I got rid of 6 as well. It's a shame I need the final 3. Or what do I need now? Well, first things first, I need to know if I can get rid of the 6. I could always draw 5 and drop 2, but I don't know if 2 is safe either. That being said, I probably feel better dropping 2. Ew. Oh, I have no timer left. I have no timer left. Ooh. That's concerning. I spent too much time thinking. Whoops. I probably just have to drop 3 and 4 and accept that I can't win. I don't think dropping 2 is safe, despite it being ready. He was single waiting on the Dora tile. That is bold. I mean, it's justified though. There wasn't enough information from the table to know if that 2-pin was safe to drop to get me into Tenpai. And my point total is still competitive enough that I don't need to like risk my placement in this game on a gamble like that. Maybe if my points were lower, so that way I had to scrape for every point I could get, or higher, so I could afford to like tank a hit like that, then I could consider it. Dang, it kind of sucks to drop 3 there, but such is life. This hand looks like it's going towards 7 pairs anyway. For those keeping track of the song that's playing, we are now on Burrowed Heaven. Burrowing Heaven. Which I believe is part of Hakma's floor. My next draw will dictate whether I continue to 7 pairs, or if I drop out of my... Never mind. I don't have any safety into this either. I guess technically 1 pin is safer to drop, but it's like... yucky. Who knows, maybe they're both okay to drop. Seeing that I can drop 8 is pretty cool. Means by extension I should reasonably be able to drop 5. And again, it also sucks because I've discarded a full sequence now. feel like I just need to not get Rond here. I don't have the points to try and like fight for a win. So I'm just gonna completely give up here and hope he doesn't hit Sumo. I'll have my chance eventually where I'll get the call. A two-sided Ricci and then get Rond. Oh, it's my turn already? I didn't realize I started this game in the dealer seat. That's not good. If I don't get points here, I'm going to be like screwed. I don't think half flush is viable. It's simply a matter of guessing which sequence I'm allowed to keep. Now, don't get me wrong, I always pawn the south and the... I think as long as no one else calls, no one else progresses their hand, it's probably okay to call Khan. I think I'm supposed to drop the green dragon. Realistically. Because I'm only looking for 3-pin here, which is like really yucky. Realistically, I think I'm supposed to drop the 4. Because I can hold the second green dragon to use it to fix my hand. Because I'd be on 2 Easter green. Wow. I'm gonna wait on East, I think. Yay! Half flush plus white plus sea wind. Yeah. I'm still in second though. This is a pretty healthy second. Unless I get sumoed out of my dealer seat, I should be able to comfortably keep second place at the very least to the end of the game just by conceding. Unless I get sumoed out of it. I'm gonna hold this for a little bit longer. It's not that bad if I draw another 7. It's kind of bad if I draw another 9, but that's like besides the point. The hand is actually fairly close to Tenpai, and like not even a bad Tenpai either. It just needs 2 tiles to happen, preferably 1 here and 1 here. I turn this 3 into a 7-pin, turn this 2 into a 7-man, so I have a double-sided weight on this side. It's pretty good. I think I'm gonna drop the 2. Because I can also... They're both single tile weights, so it's obviously not as good, but it's still fine, I guess. And being contested Ricci. Well, I say contested, but he hasn't called it on his side yet. I have 2 tiles of safety to refind a pair, so it's not awful to do it this way. I wanted Chi to be funny, but I don't think I can get there. I think my hand's bricked now, and I'm just hoping he doesn't sumo. Yeah, I think my hand's thoroughly borked here. I've kind of torn it to pieces, playing safe, and I can't save it anymore. But that's fine. As long as I don't play raw on penalty, I don't necessarily care. I'm completely fine accepting a second for this game's ending. Oh hey, look at that! I got pushed into first place by playing safe. But can I keep it? That's the true question. This hand makes me wonder if I can go for Mahjong at draw. I think it's the one Yaku I've literally never had before, and you can only get it by discarding only terminals and honors for the entire round, and going to exhaustive draw without anybody calling any of the pieces you discarded. So, a very long laundry list of things that have to go your way. As opposed to just making your hand normally for like a pinful or something. Love Town! We do not talk about Love Town. I mean, realistically, the story of Love Town is not even that bad. It's just existential horror, which is always a very fun and lighthearted topic that people love discussing in detail. Also, Nagashi's dead. I feel like this hand has like somehow magically gained a lot of power. I kind of want to use it. L-O-V-E, 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 L-O-V-E. Everybody's playing so aggressive. Also, all of my ones are gone. That sucks. I kind of needed those ones to make my potential triple-sided weight, like, valuable. 3 of them are gone, so I need 2 copies of 4. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, on the bright side, I guess it's hard to use 7. So if I actually draw it, it's not that bad. The drink I prefer is... Oh, I'd rather not enter. Seconds later, in the future, I know that I agreed to this myself. I'm trusting that 5 discard. I wish it was your fault. This is basically only waiting on 4, while hoping I don't get killed in return. It's a very dangerous... Wow! I guess he's... I feel like I got wronged here. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, candles. Oh, by the way, if I didn't have to Ricci to make my hand valid, there's no way I call Ricci there. Let me just say that upright. Every word I have saved for you came out wrong afterwards, so I spoke no more. Would you say that someone who had every intention to be brave was a coward? I love Philip. My favorite runaway Kai. Must be great being you, power comes as second nature. Must feel amazing to be longed for, longed for. The excuses to my lash line after so I spoke no more. My favorite 5-phase fight in Library of Ruina. The first time you run through this, it feels even worse than the sweepers. Well, I think the sweepers are only 3 floors of fights. 3 times 5 sweepers you fight, I think. Sky should I aim for it? I've only one day and night. Your curse continues to haunt me. Tell me to be. If I went with you, there'd be a happily ever after. Sipping on tea I steeped together. The reason I called Chi is in some kind of vain delusion that I can be ready hand at the end of the exhaustive draw. The reason why I'm not concerned about the devastating looking half flush that this Washizu is preparing is I'm not the dealer, so I'm not actually paying for it. Like, it's kinda not my problem. Goodbyes left unsaid, goodbyes left unsaid. Despite your promises, here I am following your steps, I'm following your step. Drop by drop, as your unchanging reality. That makes my sleeve you kiss them off. Ooh, that north is very scary. I am fire for those who dare to care for me. Few are memories of you. They perish with the heat, so I can. Let's do a... The only he could be single waiting on it, but because I do the second one, I feel like I'm better to discard it here. And we're safely out. So unless it's sumo, I don't have to pay anything. Greed. Lost. Greed. Wow, single wait. I mean, his fault though. You should just accept the fact that you're going to be in no tenpai with me and eat the greed. But he wanted the points, and now he's further beneath me. It's not even the worst thing though. It sucks for the Washizu. His hand probably had a lot of value in it. Not that I was ever in a million years going to help him realize that value, but it kind of sucks to have probably like a Haneman worth of open tiles and just have to let it go. That being said, he's building another kind of flush again, so that's kind of yucky. Okay, it's Montile flush. That's easier to play around, I think. He did just eat all of my ones, though. Strangle till you couldn't breathe. I'm not ashamed to go this way. I just want to choose I'm on my last white rabbit night time. I'm dropping 2 because he already took all the 1s, and it's adjacent. It's far enough away from the door that he can't use it if it's that tile. Actually, wait. I do have one regret. That day before you met me. I cannot drop these. I guess I could technically drop that, but I already have like a pair. I wonder if he's going for Toy Toy. Or if he's greeting for the half blush. Children of the city. This is still just one Mahjong game, right? Wow, scary. He called Khan. He hits the sumo. He did go for the half blush. I now need to win a small hand to get above 30k so the game actually ends. Which is really dangerous because if I get healing into a Mongon, I automatically go to 4th place. It's time for another vendetta. Going through the shelves, picking out my pre-written persona. Children of the city sees only the neon stars reflected upon the murky gutter sky. Don't ask me why. I desperately wish to be included in the city's nights. I kind of really wish I could go for simples here. That doesn't seem to be in the cards because of the 9s. Backfires. Now it's time for another vendetta. I have to reach you to make my hand valid. Because the triplet means I don't have Pinfu. There is winning the game here. That being said, waiting on 2 and 5 when 5 is like the obvious blatant Dora tile is a kind of yucky feeling. Because no one else wants to drop it unless it makes their hand ready. And it's not like anybody else is gonna quit. This person feels like they play really aggressively. Oh, they're in the same situation I'm in. I mean, like, grand total points wise. If I eat a 4th place, I go where they go. Oh no. Okay, here's the cope. Someone's gonna drop 5 because they believe in this. Oh, nice, cool. Thanks. We out. We're out of here. Nice, sure. We out. I believe this is Angela music. So when you at the end of each floor, there's a realization, and you hear Angela music, depending on which floor you're at. I believe that is what's playing right now. I'm going to take a break and get some water. We all need water, right? I've heard about you EU people. There's a heat wave that'll be floating over to the north sometime soon. That's not good. Also, I'm gonna bring back a little cosmetic acorn here. Oops. Acorn. Lend me your power. I'm gonna take a break. So what that means is I'm gonna pause my camera. Okay? I'm gonna pause my tracking, I guess. So... I mean... same things, right? I'm gonna move... What am I gonna do? I'm gonna leave the music playing. I'm gonna take my model off the screen. Oof. And I'm gonna go get my water refilled with ice and stuff, and then come back. In like 5 minutes. Or 3. Or however long it takes to get water. I don't know. A moment to actually like make this be seen. Hey, look at this. Very blatant, obvious text on screen. Okay? I go. That was nowhere near 5 minutes, you say? And I will agree with you, but also I'm not going back into the game just yet. Ah, God, I'm playing with no quest. I guess I finished the quest with that game. It did loop over to 5 o'clock, and Mahjong is pretty good with how their daily resets count. Did I unlock the background? I already have the background. The background is kind of cool. Kagi collab commemoration. Wow. Whoa. It's random terminal tile. South, north, south, north, north, south, green, red. That's cool. That's a really, really cool click animation. It gives you a random terminal tile. Interesting. Back into the game. I'm gonna be real honest with you, I'm probably only playing 2 games. Playing 3 is like a monumental task of determination that I do not have right now. I don't know what I want to finish the stream with though. I feel like if I don't stream for at least 2 hours, I'm doing myself a disservice. But I did name it Mahjong. You know what I might do? I might play 1 round of like the clear tiles game mode. Because that can be like comfortably for fun. And I don't necessarily have to care about my score. What I was about to say. Does anybody remember when MMOs like were everywhere, but also had like player bases everywhere? Or maybe I was just like a stupid kid who didn't know any better. But I used to remember where you could play like an MMO without having statics. And people were more accepting of pubs. I mean, people always complained about pubs. Let's be realistic, okay? No one ever accepted like a pub and was like, yeah, I love pubs. But like, I guess you were more tolerated. I remember playing Toontown way back when I was a wee little boy. Is this hand really going to 7 pairs? Grr. 4? I don't want to do it. There's no value behind calling pawn so aggressively. The cat's going for half flush and pins. Noted. I can't drop my 6 anymore. I guess I can go simples, right? No 4, no 8, 5. Ah, that's ugly. Those are 2 2s are gone. I am, shockingly close now. The only issue is I still have to kill a pin tile into this cat. I guess I should drop 3. I say that because there's so little 2 remaining that waiting for 2 doesn't realistically improve my winning tile amount compared to what I think the cat is cooking, which is likely a pure straight. And I can still technically fold by dropping 1-4 if I have to. For people paying attention to the music in the background, we are now onto the Reverberation Ensemble. Whoa, that's surprisingly dangerous. I don't feel comfortable dropping either of those. So I'm not going to. I simply choose to not. Anyways, the Reverberation Ensemble. Think of them like an orchestra of evil. Except they're not really evil, they're just all people who are wronged and decided to take out their anger on others. Which, if I'm gonna be honest, is a valid crash out. Each member of the ensemble specializes in a different instrument. So each floor you fight them on will have their primary instrument as the main focus of the instrumental. I don't remember if this is the case, but I think, much like how in Library Arena, Lobotomy Corporation, where like the Sephiroth are grouped essentially into like 3 different buckets of I don't want to say importance, but like they're grouped in like 3 tiers of difficulty, so to say, with the upper, middle, and bottom floors. And I think the ensemble as well is the orchestra is grouped into 3 different parts depending on the floors. Although I do not remember if that's the case. It's been a while since I played Library of Ruina. And I didn't play Lobotomy Corporation because that game is just a monumental time sink. And I mean that in the best way possible. That game is designed to waste your time. Yeah, I'm not calling con. I feel like I'm not completely suicidal, so unless I draw red dragon followed by 6 pin, I'm not doing it. I guess reverse order also works. But that being said, there's someone with an open west pair, so I'm not dropping my red dragon first. Green Dragon is also equally not safe to discard, and I feel not very comfortable doing it. Although maybe I'm just a pansy, who knows. I think I'm going to completely give up on calling con here. It's not worth the risk. There's way too much downside for not enough gain when my hand isn't even close to ready yet, considering I have no clue which dragon I am or am not allowed to keep. Who is my favorite member of the ensemble? Like, I want to say Argalia, but he's like the default answer. Realistically, my favorite member of the ensemble is the one on Yasad's floor, whose name I think is Eileen? Oh, Green Dragon's an indicator tile, so it's hard to get pawned on it. 7 is dangerous, but I think red dragon's more dangerous. I've kind of cooked my hand such that I can never not end on red dragon. Anyways, like the Church of Gears sounds horrifying, but I can understand like the want to have a purpose. The only thing is that you don't necessarily need other people to make your purpose for you. Especially to such a drastic degree that you would give away your own autonomy. Because even if you're just gonna be a puppet to someone else's choices, at least you still have to like act behind the choice, so to say. I guess this is telling of my character, but I'm someone who... I hate the idea of hypnosis without some kind of like violent cosmic justice happening behind the scenes. I'm gonna call pawn again. We have 2 repeat counters, so getting the win is actually worth rushing for. And with this one Dora, it's probably worth it to be aggressive for it. But that's enough about the Mahjong. You know, the game operates on its own. I don't need to focus on it or narrate my decisions most of the time. I'm gonna drop the So tiles. I think this time I'm gonna hold it to call con later. Because I don't think I'm ever gonna call pawn on the 5s. The issue is it makes my chi call harder if I don't take it now. He did dap me up 1. Oh, I did the follow-up. This hand all of a sudden became a Mongon. Wow, that's so bad for me. I am sorry. I did not want that to happen. I don't think 1 is safe, but I have no safe tile. I guess I have this too. Well, now that I have an extra, I'm gonna drop it. Of course I am. Wow, that's very telling of a tile, isn't it? I feel like I see enough pins that I feel okay dropping the 9. I probably am supposed to drop this 2 again. Ichihime is completely quit because they triple dropped that. Wow, I don't want to do that. Did I drop it 2? Not in this round, I didn't. But I'm gonna drop 3. I'm waiting on 5 chi. How does my hand end now? I'm assuming this 4 means 7 save. Oh, he summos. Well, you know what? I'm not dealer, so I don't care. Yeah, they have 2 5s, that's cool. Ooh. This got double juiced. Okay, he missed the Baimon. It's actually not that bad, all things considered. If he had gotten the Baimon, ooh, baby. That would have been tough. Also, was that 8? I think that was 7 tiles towards orphans. Which, by the way, is not enough to go for it, so... yeah, we're not doing that. Wow, early Ricci. So lucky. Realistically, my safest terminal tile to discard is the white. If you can't tell which Library of Ruina song is playing now, you do not deserve to know. It's fairly obvious. One is in theory, it's safe. I guess 7 is also in theory safe. But like soft safety, it's not guaranteed. Same way it's like these. I'm gonna drop white first. I'm holding 2 of them, so it's technically safer than Red Dragon, because I think he's waiting on like. Not to like talk down on the skill of players, but normally when you get handed Ricci's super duper early, it's like 7 pairs or single tile weight. Which I guess are both single tile weight, so you know. Wow. Woo, defeated. I get second. Wow. Why would you chase with that? I guess no matter what, it's a 2 tile weight, because you have a triplet in your hand, but that's so icky. I'm pretty sure if you deal into that guy, you lose more than you'd gain. Whatever, it worked out in your favor, so... It's not like you can get a better weight by waiting, so I guess there's no problem with it. I think I'm allowed to take this, because I have a red 5 in my hand. Hey, guess what? It's the Reverberation Ensemble. Again! But distorted this time. Well, I guess not distorted. Awakened, maybe? I don't know what exactly what... Well, I don't remember exactly what they called it. They got killed the first time, and then booked, and then Angela does her thing, and then they get immediately released. Wow, the cat, really? Well, at least it's a sumo and it's not direct payment by me. But that's what I wanted to do. Take my dragon and my 1 Dora and get out. Thinking Ichihime is ruining my plans, grrr. Oh well. I cannot make an angry face with this model. That being said, I'm probably so monotone I wouldn't bother turning it on with the other one anyway. That's my pair. I guess 3 is more acceptance than 8, but I did drop a 1, so that's not technically true. I have a Dora. Is the cat doing a bamboo tile half flush? What are these discards? I don't know if I should be scared of them or not, which is kind of concerning. Also, how many 7s are gone already? I don't think I'm allowed to drop bamboo, and my hand's not viable unless I get the red dragon, so... Yeah! That's the situation I'm in right now. Very much conflicted feelings here. I'm also almost certain this cat is doing bamboo half blush, and that is very concerning, because I kind of have to drop one, unless I don't, by single waiting. Like, is it correct to drop 3 into the cat here? Or is it correct to double drop bamboo? I don't know. I'm not calling con. 2 other people are already open, and even if I am ready, like 7 is already non-existent. So I'm single tile waiting on a 4, which no one else is going to drop into the cat, so... Like, the last thing that I want is to call con and have to drop a So tile, So being the bamboo suit, into the cat, because that's awful. I feel like if I draw another bamboo tile, I have to drop the 9s. Double 9s are gone, 8's gone, 7's are gone. Speaking of gone, angels! That's confirmation that this is safe. Question is just if anybody has to drop it. The Katsumos. 5-8 and I'm dealer. I don't think I'm in last, but this hurts. I wonder if con is like mathematically correct there. That's the only decision that was questionable about there. Is that what you're calling muse? Tick, tock, tick, tock. No need to overclock. My wish is lock. I'm in the ride, spinning round and round, round and round, and I don't need to impress. I just realized that this sequence is already like super deliciously usable, so I'm gonna hope that my acceptance here is on 6 bamboo tile. Aw man, no, I already have a pair. I don't need the 9. Aw man. The funny thing is, I don't think this is worth calling Ricci on. Well, I guess I have double dropping 9 makes it okay. Because let's be realistic. If I had gotten 8, my hand is bricked anyway. So I can only get 4, which should make my acceptance to 3. And there's no 3s discarded. So it's probably worth it, but I feel like that takes way too much waiting. Because it's a Dora tile, so I can never like maneuver around it. And if I draw at 8, I'm bricked anyway. So I should just take what I've got. Wow, the cat triple dropped green dragon. They're conceding already? They're not even trying to fight this. They might drop Sumo or Suji, I think it's called, to the 9 if they're playing so strongly defensive. That's basically my only out here besides drawing it myself. So the cat is fully discarded and they're not trying to win anymore. I don't think my left player is trying to win it anymore either. A malfunction, only this time I'm smiling at your side. To know that I would someday be satisfied. So here I lie in perfect paradise. That hurts. I would 100% switch off of a 5 Dora into B5 duo weight. This looks like it goes to exhaustive draw, because I'm not going to sumo a 6 here. Haha. Whatever. The Riichi was good because it made these two players stop playing the game. So it's just Washizu who can screw up now. Yep, exhaustive draw. That's fine. I hope that I have more teeth behind my next Riichi. Also, I have no clue what kind of music to throw up next. I want to throw up like Toby Fox music, but that's questionable.
The probability.
Mostly because it means I have to riff word. Whatever. Do you know whose song this is? Ooh, it's a new boss. Darn. Riichi. I guess it's Riichi from the point leader, so it doesn't matter if they win. So I'd rather them sumo than not, but still kind of sucks. Also, wow, Miku and Deltarune. Wow. How do you ever pull that off? I don't think I should have dropped the 4 so soon, but what do I know? Wow, Shining 5 Sumo. Concealed triplets. All this does is make it more likely that I just end in 3rd place. And 3rd place isn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. I'm gonna hold south for a little bit longer. This hand is gonna get interrupted. I don't think I have a chance to win this one. We're gonna get to someone's gonna reach you before me, and I'm gonna feel scared and want to quit. Unless my hand is really, really good. like, the hand looks good, but doesn't have any Dora symbols in it. And I still need to pedal through 2 different tiles to get ready-handed here. If I could hand-pick my tiles, I draw 7, I draw 3. But that's just me. Then Ricci from across the table. I'm gonna not get Rond here, because he's my direct point opponent, and I'm not dealer, so dealing in is quite actually the worst thing I could do in this position. I'm counting the 3s. There are 3 3s gone, so 2 becomes kind of safe. I'm never calling con, by the way. I'm just hoping for an exhaustive draw at this point. Still no safe tile, huh? I guess it's 4 now, it makes the most sense. I'm gonna choose to believe that 9 doesn't get me in trouble, because I have all the 5s. The real headache here is if I can get rid of this 4, so I can also be ready-hand with him. Wow, that's scary. Why did I know North's gone? That's really scary. Why are there no Norths gone? He didn't even have it. Not that I could have gotten into a ready hand anyway if I had dropped it, but he didn't even have it. I was just overly scared. I think I have a strong enough Anya that I'm gonna call Chi. I need to make something out of these 2 tiles here. Watch me cycle into a circle. Pawn breaks my hand. Ew, I have to drop the door for that? No, thank you. Mostly because it's the fact that I have to drop the Dora. It's really not safe. Like, I understand Tenpai is Tenpai. I don't think I have enough of a reason to believe someone's gonna drop a 3 if I drop the Dora tile. I can still accept 3 and 6 without holding that, so I don't think I need it. If I drop 4, Because my hand is open, so I don't get pure double. The cat already dropped the 6 once. I can get 3 of a kind per sequence if I get it. It's just really dangerous. I don't see a reason to believe why 6 is safer than 3, so I'm gonna drop 3. This 6 is like hilariously dangerous and I can't move my hand around it, so that sucks. I feel like I'm gonna get wronged, which is a very bad feeling to have in the pit of your stomach or something. Well, I mean, I can't drop that, right? Yeah, okay. I don't think that's my fault, because there's no evidence from the table that the Dora tile discard with no other evidence is safe. I need the table to tell me the Dora tile is safe. Okay? I don't think the Dora tile can tell me it's safe. Realistically, I should look at the Dora and see it as being the same value as having 3 of a kind sequence, and I should make my decision based off of that. I think I had 2 copies of 4, so 5 is harder to use. And I had... That's it. Not to mention I was wronged on a single tile weight, by the way. So... I think the correct play from a numbers standpoint is to think that everybody is already in Tenpai and their hands are ready without being ready waiting on the Dora tile, because this is a table full of Saint players. And if I assume that because this is a table full of Saint players, we're all ready but not ready on the Dora tile, then it's probably safer to drop the Dora tile late than it is to drop the 7. But the amount of like leaps in logic I need to make to get to that conclusion, it's too many. Too many assumptions need to be made to get to the conclusion that I'm probably better off dropping the Dora tile than I am dropping the 7. And what I need to also keep in mind, I think it was completely reasonable there for me to drop 7 pin as well and consider just not ending in Tenpai. Because I already saw 7 pin was safe. And it took too long to get to my ready condition, so I think it's fine to concede there. I guessed wrong. If I had guessed properly, I'd be fine. Not that that matters, because I need to have north to finish the hand anyway. Ooh. That's mean. Everybody just went into the round with the intention of not doing anything. Ah, okay. Looking at it in hindsight, it's pretty obvious I should be dropping the 5 and not the 7 here. And just keeping my steady hold on the 6. I dropped the Dora 5 because I've dropped the 2. Cat just dropped an 8. So it's pretty safe all the way across. I saw the shining, thought it was worth more, but it doesn't change the value of my hand. It doesn't even change the acceptance of my win conditions either. Because even if I can't see the other hands, I'm still technically waiting on 3 of a kind, right? 2, 2, 3. So it's not even like better odds. It's simply a matter of if I think the 7 is more dangerous than the 5. And if I look at the table again, where's the 4s? The 4s are in my hand. 1 7's here. No 7, no 7, no 7. And that 7's super early. Cat's dropped the 6. I'm holding 5 and 2 4s. 2s are gone. I should, yeah, whatever. If you're actually like gonna learn something from my Mahjong instead of me just autopiloting, this 5 is a lot safer in hindsight to drop here. Oh well, I'm tired. I don't want to focus, so I'm just autopiloting, which means I deserve it. Um, we are very close to 2, and I don't think I'm doing anything that complicated. I don't want to play another like ranked game of Mahjong because I don't know. I don't really care about my rank that much, but if I fall out of Jade Room, I will be very sad, and Mahjong Monday will change to some other game. So let's try and postpone that from happening by simply not playing. Wow. I was going to talk about this. Battle of Clairvoyance means that your hand is visible to the max. It's pretty obvious, but your hand is see-through. These are normal tiles that cannot be seen through. Everything else can be see-through. Which tells you basically everything you need to know about what your opponents are doing. So instead of focusing on one hand, you focus on 4. Which is why it's really, really good. I cannot do that. Because if I do that, then everybody will see that my weight is 5 and 8. And it's sumo-giri. That sounds ugly. I'd much rather draw the clairvoyant 5 or 8 and sumo on a completely hidden sequence.
Boom.
So the key to this game is being able to keep it closed. Yeah. For example, this 3 and 4 are completely not see-through. No one has any idea what my weight is. Sadly, my hand wasn't worth anything, but no one knew what it was, which is the important part. I have nothing to say for like schedule reasons. This stream. Oh, I should pause the music. Well, I mean, whatever. Ooh, goody gosh. Well, looking at the tiles you can see, he might be waiting on a 1-4. Might, by the way. I keep forgetting it's gonna play like that. I love Aqua. Marine. Seven. He has a 9-8 hand. He does. I think the number of tiles you can and cannot see are completely random. Ho-ho-ho. For people who remember what I was doing a couple months ago, Shadowverse recently had a new set reveal. I don't really care about like the nostalgia cards, and to be completely honest with you, I'm thinking of like quitting the game because it's just so bad. He's single weight 5 Richie. It's so disgusting. Anyways, I'm thinking of quitting Shadowverse. If I were to give you a reason why, the game, I feel like I'm playing it and it's a chore. Like, first and foremost, if you're playing a game and you're not having fun, why are you playing the game? I know people say that and it's like, oh, I'm trying to get under your skin. Why don't you play a game for fun? It's like, you can play a game for different reasons, but like, the game shouldn't feel like a drag to vlog into, right? I feel like we can all agree that's kind of reasonable. I don't think it's because I only play Forest Craft. I know this is like a for fun game mode and I should just take the Rishi because it doesn't matter, but I'm gonna try and get something better than that. I was talking about something, and then I had a pause, and then I stopped thinking about it. Oh, also, this Rishi is an example of something you shouldn't do. It's very blatant because it's two see-through tiles that I'm waiting for. Only 3 pin. So it's sumo or nothing, which is why you shouldn't do it. If I discard this, I have 6 that can be seen and I call Richi on it, and it's like, that's better. Even if it's like a 5 or something. Even that's, well, it's opaque, but I guess it's technically not better because I can't win on it. But, I got some anyway. Undeserved. You're a Dora though. Nice. I don't know. I clicked on this to waste some time. That way I can say it's an actual fully Mahjong Monday. I haven't done one of those. Well, I mean, it was still dailies, but like, eh. I've been looking at my Steam library lately. I might play. Well, I wouldn't play it on YouTube, right? There's no reason to play it on YouTube. It's like a filler game, but I don't know. I definitely want it to be like, my first time playing should definitely be a YouTube something. I don't know if it's like just a video or just like the fact that it's there is to be there. I like Pedal Dance a lot, by the way. I'm not gonna let it loop the next time around, but I let it loop enough that I feel good about it. What I was saying was like, what are my other streams gonna be? And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really think I'm gonna do much of anything other than this stream. I don't have anything to do. I will play The Binding of Isaac, and I will record it. And my first time playing The Binding of Isaac will be like my first like passion project video. But I probably won't even release that until I record the audio for my Living Millennium cover, which I am doing, by the way, I promise. I will post that at some time soon, because I just need to sing and then align it. It's not that bad. I don't know how to get like audio software to tune it, because I don't have Audacity, and buying it for this one project seems like a waste. I don't think my voice is so bad that I need to have it to fix it. Just for like this one-time thing.
Boom.
I mean, I could have seen that, but... Ugh. So complicated. So I'm gonna sing that, and that'll be my first video besides my little intro thing that I did a year ago. Not literally, but like metaphorically. Then I'll have that, and then the cover, and then I'll have like my first time ever playing the Binding of Isaac highlight video, and I have no idea what to do besides that. And also, I don't even know how to edit the highlight video, which I guess is like a bridge I will have to cross when I get to it, but... This is actually not a bad Richi, all things considered. One of my tiles is hidden, so you have no idea what it's based on. They can see the 5 that has nothing adjacent to it, which makes it obvious. Well, no it doesn't, because there's 3 hiddens. I don't know. It's not worth thinking about. It's a for fun game mode. Who cares? Am I free? The game is over? The game is over. We're free. Okay. Mahjong done. Moving over. Hi. This is me. I am Two Jokes. I might have like I might draw like a little name banner thing just to slap at the top of the screen, because Mahjong doesn't take that much space on the screen, and if I don't say my name, then I'm literally just a someone on the screen, which is like obviously more than enough for most people, but I don't have that kind of recognition yet, so I feel like I need to slap my name everywhere just to make sure you know who I am and what I'm about. So I might just do that and slap it at the top of the screen. Like stylized text and whatnot to put up there. As for what I'm doing next, my YouTube streams are only YouTube streams, and they will never be, well, I might dual stream eventually, but like, not anytime soon, because I'm small and stupid. What else am I doing? Today is Monday. I'm going to do nothing. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I will also probably likely do nothing, but if I want to do something, it will be early morning, so like 10 a.m. EST, hopefully, and I'll play like I say, I'll play like 3 games of League. I play the obviously superior and completely distinct Teamfight Tactics, Kappa, which is getting mobile client. I play that, but I mean, like, there's literally no reason to play that, because I'm Masters, but I'm not competitive. I'm gonna be no one playing for no reason and not having fun, which is like a triple whammy of reasons to not do it. I would play the Binding of Isaac, but I want to save that. Well, I mean, I guess I could, right? I could just play that for like 2 hours, because I need to record it as well as stream it, so that way I can have it I mean, dual streaming it's not awful. No, I think dual streaming it's bad. I've recorded. Well, I've done like 2 different kind of like video things. The issue, I guess I don't have to do anything for the Binding of Isaac because its background music is fine. As long as I'm not talking about something incredibly stupid, I can just take the direct audio from me talking over the game being played for the first time. The only issue is that literally everybody's playing the game because it just came out on Steam for its extreme 90% discounted price, which means it's like super free to just get a pretty decent roguelite to play forever. Which is pretty cool, all things considered. Anyways, if I convince myself to drag my feet out of bed for Tuesday, then I might talk myself into doing like a Tuesday, Wednesday double feature, which would be really cool, because I want to stream. I just don't know if I have like a reason to stream. Because I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm playing the game and I'm not getting fun out of it, then why am I playing the game? So, I don't know. Streaming is hard. Be nice to your streamers. They have to figure out like actually entertaining things to do. Unless they're React sloppers. React sloppers are the best kind of streamer because they don't have to think about what they're going to do today. They just get to play the videos, they react to the videos that their chat sends them or that they find themselves. You know, credit where credit's due. Sometimes finding your own React slop is hard. But I don't find like the brainless scrolling entertaining, so I don't do it. Because I wouldn't have fun doing it. And if I'm not having fun doing it, what's the point? But what do I know? I'm literally nobody who just plays Mahjong on Monday and sometimes streams Black Survival on Twitch. Maybe. Oh well, whatever. Stream's done. Thank you. I don't feel like turning back on me hands just to wave to you. But that feels lazy, so I'm gonna bother to do it. Goodbye, goodbye. I use 3D for stuff like that.